One of the most satisfying things that you can do with your handpan is what I like to call the art of play, whereby we're just going to be improvising with the handpan. And that's one of the best things that you can do with your handpan. It's to just sit down with it and play, but not really have a plan or a structure, and just do it for the therapeutic and the enjoyable experience of just playing music. Not because you want to sit there and play lovely melodies and nice lullabies to impress all your friends. It's more so as a mechanism to just let loose, release any stagnant energy, any angst, any irritation, or any feeling that you've got that you just don't know how to express with words. You can just transfer that immediately into the music. And guess what? Most of the time when you do this, you'll end up coming up with these amazing creations that you had no idea where they come from. Because that's the thing, once you just trust in the process of the music and you let go of any particular outcome or any plan, that is where the magic is going to happen. How's it going, everybody? Dan Handpan Man here. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, then welcome along. My mission is to help as many people play the handpan as humanly possible, and that is by making it as simple as possible. I like to keep things so simple. I don't overcomplicate it in any way, and it is accessible for anybody. No matter what your ability, your age, or your level is, I will help you. So if you haven't already, make sure that you've given this video a like, leave me a comment, give the video a hype as well. Let's push this to more people to help them learn music as well, and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Let's get into it. If you do want to dive a bit deeper into the art of play, the art of experimentation, I include this in my beginner course to actually help you create your own music rather than just copying songs and patterns, which has its place. Don't get me wrong, it's good to learn songs and learn some patterns, but the beauty with this instrument is to play around and make your own creations. So you can find that at onehumanrhythm.com. As well as if you want to buy one of your own One Human Rhythm handpans like this one. This is a 10-note D-curd. It's got a polished silver ding. This is in 432 hertz, which is considered more of a healing frequency in line with the body's natural rhythm. It sounds very nice, this one. All I'm trying to represent here is I just literally turned the camera on and just started to play. And I was focusing my attention around the ding area. So this and the tone field. Now, as you can hear, all I'm doing is messing around, playing various different patterns with my fingers. And it creates such a, in my opinion, an amazing sound. And the sound of the handpan is just reverberating significantly that I don't really need to know what I'm doing. I'm more treating it like it's a drum, rather than thinking I need to hit this note, this note, this note, this note. I'm just focusing around here and then kind of being pretty intuitive with just when the moment feels right. I'm not thinking about it, I'm just hitting something. Now, I appreciate in the early stages when you're learning a little bit of improvisation or play with music in general or the handpan, if you haven't done it before, it seems a little bit alien, like you need to have a plan. So that is exactly what I want to help you with in this video, is to not have to have a plan, okay? And it really is as simple as just doing it to realize how it is going to be easy for you to do, because you're going to find your thinking mind starts to want to know what to do. Whereas if you just trust that you're connected to something beyond your body, all right, that you won't have to think. And just trust in that. You don't need to know what it is. You don't have to think too much about it, okay? Just trust in that process. And I can almost guarantee with the practice, it will happen. What I'm going to do to start with, I'm going to show you a couple of basic things that I want you to just sit down and play around with, okay? But I don't want you to overthink it or have any plan, all right? I'm going to focus quite a lot on saying that today, that we don't have a plan, okay? And that is also the case for this video. I'm just going to be real honest with you. I don't have a plan for the video, okay? The whole reason and purpose of me showcasing this for you is that I am sitting here with no plan. I'm just going to purely be guided as to what to tell you to help you, all right? So let's go. Let's focus now on the ding. I want you to just keep it nice, simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, left, right, left. Just doing that to start with. Counting in your head, or tapping your head, or tapping your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want you to experiment with hitting it soft, hitting it a bit harder in moments, but just do it where it feels right. So I don't want you to think about how to hit it. I just want you to move with the music. And if you suddenly feel like you want to hit it a bit harder at a certain moment, then do it. Just keep it in that timing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And at any point during this video, if you want to just keep going with something that I'm showing you here, then stop the video and play around with it for as long as you need until we move on. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this up. So we're going to keep going 1, 2, 3, 4, but we're going to go like this instead. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See what I'm doing there? I'm actually putting a bit more emphasis on my left hand at the moment. Moves on to the tone field. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slower, then faster. Doing the same thing, I'm just going slow, I'm just going fast. Can you hear the sound? I'm pretty much playing the same thing, but just give it a listen. You're going to hear how the sound is changing. And you're going to notice at the moment I'm hitting predominantly on this part of the tone field. I'm focusing my attention on the middle, but what I'm going to do now, and I want you to do the same, is instead of hitting that bit, hit this bit, because basically different parts of the tone field, imagine it's in like a graph, a straight line that runs down here and a straight line that goes there. Hitting there compared to there will actually have a slightly different sound. That's just due to how the handpan has been made, because each tone field has essentially 3 different frequencies on each tone field, meaning there's slightly different sounds, to keep it simple. So depending on where you hit it, you're going to potentially create a different sound each time. See that? You see where I'm holding there? So experiment with your own handpan with some of these different sounds as well. Look, holding your finger there, and then I'm just pushing slightly on here. Not the same there. See that? Now what I want you to do is start using more than one finger. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'll slow it down. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm hitting there, why not? Just showing you some examples. So I'm dampening the sound there. And you might find this is quite good practice just for your fingers. I'm opening the sound there. I'm kind of rolling it. You see what I'm doing there? I'm like I'm scraping my fingers across. Back and forward with my right and left. Right, left, 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 right, left. 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 So what I'm showing you here, and I'm hoping you're not getting too confused or overwhelmed and not trying to copy exactly as I'm doing. Purely what I'm trying to represent to you and show you is just play the handpan. Hit the handpan. Don't have a plan. Just hit it in different ways. Counting it, you can just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that kind of steady rhythm and just play anything. Go right, right, left, left. din, din. Left, right, left, right. Right, right, left, right. Any combination. Let's go right, left, left, left. Right, left. Right, left, left, left. Left, left. Right, left, left, left. Left, left. Right, left, left, left. Okay, let's do right, left, right, right. Right, right. Right, left, right, right. Right, left, right, right. Right, left, right, left, right, left. So it doesn't matter if I hit the ding, hit the tone field, or hit the notes. Make sense? Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. Right, left. Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. So keep playing around with different ways of hitting the ding and different rhythms that you're allowing to come through, okay? So we're not thinking too much. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to play a little beat, but we're going to play some notes as well on top of that, some extra notes. And I'm going to start with playing, let's go for these two notes here, number 2 and 6. Chord, ding, which is right, left, chord, right, left, right, left, right, left, see? Chord, right, left, right, left, right, left. Just play around with that for a little bit. Right, left, right, left, right, left. And what I'm doing here, experiment with, I'm starting here, so I'm going right, left, right, left, right, left. But start hitting that instead. See what that sounds like. Not as good, I don't reckon. Let's do that instead. Add a couple of extra notes here. It doesn't matter if you go wrong, okay? So this video, you might make a lot of mistakes, or you might make a lot of perceived mistakes. You think they're mistakes, but they're not mistakes, because as I keep reiterating, through experimentation and playing around on the handpan, that is where you're going to actually learn how to play the handpan in a different way, in a more intuitive way, in a more connected way to the instrument, but also where you're going to realize that you've already got rhythm. You've already got rhythm. I believe as humans, we already have a natural rhythm within us. Okay, a lot of us just haven't unlocked it yet. Maybe you've never used it, but it is inherent within humans that we've moved, we've danced, we've sung. It's natural within us, but we just don't use it. So by playing around and not thinking, get out of your head and just be present, just in the moment with the music, that rhythm's going to come out. The amount of times I've sat down with the handpan and I've just played, and suddenly tunes have just come out of nowhere. I didn't think about hitting it in this way or doing the beat like this. It just happened. And that I know can happen for you as well if you just keep practicing. I hope you found that useful. Make sure that you've subscribed. Make sure that you comment. How do you find practicing like this? Is it natural for you? Is it difficult? Is it alien? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know how I can make this even easier for you to understand, so that you can apply and unlock your own natural rhythm. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.